Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make a tube pillow. So first you will get a round object. So I got a bowl that is, has a round end on there. So I put it down and I just traced it. So you're going to need to cut two. And then you got to get the diameter of your circle and time by pi. Pi, which is 3.14, and it equals to almost 22 inches. So I just measure it, and then I traced, and then I just went down the line there to the end. Like, you just make it however long you want, and then you just mark it down, and then I just go across 22 inches again and mark it, and then I came all the way down again. So these two pieces that aren't your 22 inches, if you want to make them all the same inches, it's fine. It'll be easier. So instead of tracing two circles and cutting two, I just fold my fabric and trace one, and then I just put a needle in the middle. I mean 4 needles, making like a square, so I could just cut it. Okay, this is how it should look when it's done cutting. So you have your circle here, and then you have your fabric. And you notice how my fabric was striped, but then I cut it like at an angle diagonally. So you waste some fabric, but it's very pretty. And plus you don't really waste it because you can always use those remnant for something else. And I went ahead and marked them. This is the length and this is the width. And the width is what your math you did. You know, the diameter times pi. So you will go ahead and put the lengths together, both sides. So go ahead and put this side and this side together. Okay, so you're gonna sew, and what I usually do is I don't leave this in because this is where you're gonna put the circle. So makes it easier for you is so right here, and keep like an inch or 2 inches in the middle. You can measure and mark it, and then sew the rest. So you want to keep the middle open. Okay, so put the two sides together and sew it. And you want to put right sides together. Okay, it's done sewing. See, I leave half an inch there, or I mean 2 inches. I left 2 inches. It's done sewing, and then the sides are still open. So you grab one of your circle and right sides together, and you just slowly go ahead and pin it together like that nicely all around the pillow. So you pin it in just like that. Okay, when you're done pinning, it should look like this. And then you just sew all the way around. And when you're done sewing, you just go ahead and flip it. Flip your pillow and stuff it. Okay, I finished sewing the end, and see? Just flip it. Here's the hole. And this circle, it like, the first time you do it, it seems very complicated, but you just take your time and line up all the sides. Just make sure the sides are together and then just sew around it. And then when you're finished sewing, you flip it. It actually looks really nice. Okay, as you can see, I finished stuffing it. You want to stuff it a lot. Push it all the way to the end first. You see, down here. And make sure all these creases come out and everything. Make sure it's all pretty. See? Just like that one. Also. Then you want to put it in there until it's like hard. Because the more you put in there, the better it comes out and it's prettier. Because this one, my first one I made, I didn't put enough in there. You see the difference? It's not as pretty. It looks kind of sloppy. But this one is very pretty because I stuff it. I used almost a whole bag. I got these 24 ounce and I used almost the whole bag. So then I'm going to show you guys how to sew this part right here up. You just grab needle and thread of your color. So I'm going to grab blue. Okay. So I have the needle and thread. Put it on the inside first. You see how this is folded in like that. It's folded in. So I take the needle, put it from the inside out. Sorry, my camera is not focusing right. Okay, so you want to go on top of this one, okay? On top of this one, and under the top one. Like that. So top of the bottom and under the top. Like that. And then when you come to the end, you make a little loop. You see how you go through? You have a loop. Just stick your needle in the loop. Just pull it out. Okay. So you just pick a thread and then a little bit of the fabric. Go. And then you see how the thread become a loop. You just stick it in that. You pull it and then it makes a knot. There you go. And there you guys are. You guys learn how to make 2 pillows, you know, for your beddings or your couches. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And just leave any comments down below if anything you don't understand. And please hit like if you like this tutorial. And I hope you guys enjoy. Happy sewing. Thank you guys.